Good afternoon, James.
Hey, Dr. Weissman.
So, last week we focused on some of the issues that you want to work on. Do you have any leftover thoughts from last week's session?
No, not really.
Okay. You mentioned that you want to improve your motivation and school performance.
Right. I'm not doing good in a few of my classes. I can get one grade up, but when I do, my others drop.
I see. Tell me more about that.
Well, I'm really busy with sports and sometimes I don't have time to do all my homework. I have a hard time with getting the assignments done and turned in.
Are you not completing your homework because you feel unmotivated to do it, or because you don't have enough time?
I guess both. Some days I don't have enough time and other days I just don't want to do it.
Ah, okay. So, one thing I see here is your awareness of the assignments. You seem to be bright and have a good memory about what is important.
Yes, I guess.
It also sounds like when you do have time, you are able to complete at least some homework. Are there times when you are not playing sports or at school, when you could be working on homework?
I guess when I'm playing video games or hanging out in my room.
So there are times where you are being less productive. Okay, good. It's also important to keep some of the personal time to relax so you don't get overwhelmed. With it in mind, if you woke up tomorrow and everything was perfect in your life, what would it look like? How would your day go?
I'd wake up and eat my stepmom's homemade pancakes. Then I'd go play in a baseball game. I would then go to a river on a little boat with my cousin who lives in Washington. We'd go fishing like we used to when I lived in Washington. Then I would come home and watch TV or play some video games with my friends. That's about it.
I'm hearing a few things here. On your perfect day, you would do what you do every weekend, play baseball. That's great. You are already living part of your perfect day every week. Two more things that I heard you say are that you have a close relationship with your family, and that you like being outdoors. I also hear that you miss components of where you used to live and the family members that are still there. One thing I did not hear was any focus on your schoolwork. Besides maybe not having to go, how would your school and education tie into your perfect day?
I wouldn't have any homework or it would already be done.
So you would like your homework to be done for you to have a chance at experiencing your perfect day?
Yeah.
So, would you be willing to find time before or early in that day to complete your homework so that it isn't looming over your head all day?
Well, yes. But if I had to do it on my perfect day, my day wouldn't be perfect.
That is an excellent observation. So where could you find time before that perfect day, which sounds like the weekend days for you, to finish your homework assignments?
Well, when I'm not at school, I'm either playing sports, eating, playing video games, or watching TV. I guess I could do it when my stepmom is watching Dancing with the Stars. I don't like that show and usually go play video games at that time.
That sounds like a good plan to me. I believe that show is at least an hour long. Are there any other days where you could work on homework while someone is watching a TV program you don't like?
Yeah. When Survivor and Lost are on, I can do some homework. I don't like those outdoor island shows.
Sounds great. Now you have found a few hours a week where you can get that homework done before the weekend.
Yeah, I did it. I found some time.
Nice dance moves. I'd join you, but that would be inappropriate. Let's try this week doing your homework during those times and check in again next week to see how it goes.
Thanks, Doc. See you next week.